The feeling of silence. In the quiet moments, when no words are spoken, there lies a truth unbroken, a stillness that echoes deep and true, a silence between me and you. It isn't the quiet of peace or rest, but a silence that grips and won't let you forget. When words are missing and hearts remain apart, the silence becomes a language in the dark. In every glance, in every sigh, the silence speaks louder than any goodbye. It wraps its arms around the soul, filling the void, taking its toll. I hear your voice in the silence of night, in every whisper, in every light. Though we are apart and distance is wide, your silence is the place where I still reside. It's a feeling heavy yet soft as a breeze, a weight that lingers, a mind that sees the memories you left behind, now trapped in the silence of my mind. The silence isn't empty, nor is it cold. It carries stories that remain untold. In the absence of words, our hearts still speak. But it's in silence that I feel most weak. I long for the sound of your voice once more, for the laughter that filled the days we adored. But in the silence I find you near, a presence that lingers despite the fear. When there's no noise to break the space, I feel your absence, I see your face. The silence is thick, like the air before rain, heavy with longing, soaked in pain. Yet within this silence a beauty remains, a connection that neither time nor space can restrain. In your silence I am never alone, for your silence is a message I have always known. In the stillness I find my way, through the maze of memories day by day. Though words are lost and nothing is said, the silence is the bridge we once tread. And as I stand in this quiet abyss, I realize silence too is a kind of bliss. For it's in the silence, in the space so vast, that I feel you and our love steadfast. In the absence of sound, the world grows loud. The silence becomes a haunting crowd. Each thought echoes, each memory replays, and I'm left wandering in the haze. I try to fill the void, but nothing fits. No voice, no word, no light that lit. And in this quiet I find my mind, wandering back to when you were mine. The world keeps moving, unaware, but in this silence I am laid bare. I search for you in the spaces in between, in the moments we shared, in places unseen. The silence speaks of everything we were, of all the love we used to stir. But now, with only echoes to call, I realize how much I've lost it all. I wish to break this silence, to make a sound, to speak the words that are still around. But the silence holds me tight and strong, and in its grip I know I belong. Every silence between us cuts deep, a reminder of promises we couldn't keep. It isn't loud, but it cuts just the same. A silent wound, a silent flame. But in the quiet, I find a kind of peace, a subtle stillness, a sweet release. Though words are lost and hearts are torn, in silence we are both reborn. For in the silence I've learned to feel the depth of love that was once real. And though we stand apart in quiet despair, the silence tells me you still care. In moments of solitude I hear your name, whispered in silence like a quiet flame. You're never truly gone, even when far, for your presence remains like a distant star. And though the silence sometimes brings pain, it also brings memories like soft rain, nurturing what was and what could have been. The silence too carries the love within. So here I stand in the quiet night, surrounded by memories and love's light. In this silence I find my way, with you, my love, just a breath away.